Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing?
What's going on?
You know what it is. Fucking Souf Palm show. This is Velarde.
And I'm Marissa.
Hi, y'all. I hope y'all been watching our other episodes, and we appreciate the love and the support, man. We're trying to do this thing, man.
Yeah. Well, we are doing this.
Oh, not try. That's not the word. We're doing this.
That's what we're doing?
Exactly. Yeah.
So, as usual, we hop right into entertainment. Go ahead and get that out the way. You know, it's sad to talk about the nonsense that we got to talk about.
Oh, my God.
In this first, how you even say his name? Because I never said it.
Jessie Smollet.
Yeah.
Jessie Smollet.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Like, the information that develops on this story daily shocks me. And I'm just like, wait, what? I'm like, wait, y'all not talking about a show? In my brain, I'm like, they not talking about Empire?
No.
Like, this is his real life we're talking about?
Yeah, it sounds like a script, but this is real life shit.
Right? So it's like...
Why?
Right. When I first heard it, honestly, I immediately thought... You ever heard the joke with Jamie Foxx? He said something like, he did a movie with LL Cool J, and he had to tell him, like, we're not real football players. Like...
That's so true.
You just snap out of it, right?
Yeah, it's almost like he's in character still, huh?
Yeah.
And Empire dropped this week, and I watched the first episode of the season. I was just like, I don't like you. Yeah. I used to have like a love for him watching him. That's fucked up.
I mean, to be completely honest, after the first season, I wasn't really so invested into the show altogether. Mm-hmm. But when it first came out, I was like, yo, this is the new shit. And then, like, as I kept watching it and going on, I guess, like, I don't watch TV, so.
Yeah,
I really don't watch a lot of TV, so, I mean, that's not a good example. I'm not a good example for that part, because I don't watch a lot of TV. But Power Empire came out around the same time. And I kind of just lost interest of certain stuff. Yeah. You know? And I'm a filmmaker, so it's kind of like... I watch things differently.
Yeah. You study it too, yeah.
Yeah. So, but anyway, going back to it, dude, I liked this character and everything like that, but I immediately thought this dude probably thinks maybe he got, lost in that character, because that was really his first big role. Yeah. So I don't know if that has something to do with it, which... Yeah,
but too, like, what I found out, which I didn't know, he has like a whole bunch of brothers and sisters, and they're all entertainment kids. So
I know one of... I know... I mean... I didn't know that. I just found out that... what's the girl? She played in the... I think it's Ease Bayou. She was the little girl in Ease Bayou.
The one that caught the daddy cheating?
I think that was her. Let's look it up. Let's go with facts.
But you know how some kids, stars, they grow up with issues and stuff like that. So maybe there's like a stigma on him that he does have that little child star issues, and the reason why he felt he needed to do this because he wasn't getting paid enough, because the ratings have been going down, so the sponsors are not really paying as much anymore for advertising time. So episode, how much he gets paid per episode has gone down now.
I mean, money, boy, I tell you, like, look.
But he messed up his career, because not only is he actor, he's an artist. So it's like... Yeah,
and that was the thing. It was just crossing over to being a recording artist and getting the, the recognition for that. Singing as well. Mm-hmm.
He could have went on tour and did an LGBT tour, like... Because to me, low-key, when I used to listen to his voice, he reminds me of, like, young Michael Jackson. The vibrato and everything like that, the tone, look at your face. I'm just saying,
like, I hate it.
I'm just saying.
Bruh, I have nothing to, like, I have no comment when it comes to other people's art. But, yeah, I agree. It's a lot of Michael Jackson voices going around.
Yeah. I'm just saying, that's what I heard. So, he has a sound that's pleasing to certain people, certain genres. So,
for sure,
he could have won with that. But now this is, like, kind of tainted him as a performer.
So what's the whole story? Because the last thing I heard was he got like 60 years or something indicted in
64
jail.
Years, because like it's 16 counts, and I believe each count is like a year to 4 years.
Now let's talk about that. 64 years now?
That's retarded as fuck.
Now let's get real.
On his first offense.
Like, okay, what's going on for real now?
I don't know, because I think that's ridiculous. They're probably trying to now make a show, make a spectacle out of him, make
that's
an
what
example.
I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, it just reminded me, and it's not even on our list today. Jordan. Yeah, it's just like that Jordan and Kardashian situation to me. It's kind of like, why are you blowing something like this out of proportion to the fact that you like really, you going in on somebody's like whole, okay, this boy did this. How many people done lied did some stupid stuff?
Exactly.
Okay, now,
a lot.
64 years.
That's
did he
ridiculous.
actually kill somebody?
No, it's just a false allegation.
Like, what happened?
How many times people call the police off of false allegations and they are free?
Exactly.
Even people of power.
Oh, but because he's a black celebrity.
Exactly.
Though. Right.
It is. And it's Chicago.
So this happened in Chicago.
This happened in Chicago.
Oh, where Barack Obama's from?
Yeah.
Our former president?
Yeah. And they film Empire in Chicago.
They did move to Chicago. I remember that.
Yeah. So that's what they was like. It was 0
Yo,
degrees.
Kanye, get your city.
Bruh. Like, seriously.
What's happening, bro? What is happening? So,
yeah, he having church in Africa. That's
bro,
what
we
Kanye
can go on about that. I'm not the type to... I really don't know what's going on with this story.
No.
I don't.
All we can do is watch.
All I know was being told. I was in the damn store one day and some random lady, she just really going in on the story like she was my friend actually. And I'm like, okay, is this news supposed to come to me? Because I don't be in the world like that. I'm in the rock. Like I hide under a rock and do whatever. But anyway, the lady's just like, oh yeah, the boy crazy. He this and that. I'm like, who are you talking about? She's like, the boy from Empire. She's just a regular consumer. Yeah. So this is like, she's invested in this story. And I'm just looking at the lady like, damn, you.
Just like a lot of people right now is invested in Michael Jackson's story, but that's like a whole other topic.
Yeah, we're not even on that today. So okay. Basically, but back to the facts. Yes. I did look it up, and Ease Bayou is the main, pretty much to me, the main character, the girl in the movie, that is his sister. Okay. 1997. So yeah, he did come from a family of entertainers. So yeah. If you didn't know about him, I'm sure you did. So we're not telling you nothing new. We just wanted to give you our take on what we think
tell
about
us how y'all feel in the comments.
Yeah, like what's your feedback for real? Yeah. What's your feedback? None of that like surface bullshit. What you really think about
your
what's
intuition
happening?
tell you?
What's happening?
Facts.
So speaking of intuition, Offset seems like he got a lot of intuition now. Huh?
Yeah. We watched the fucking the Breakfast Club interview together that he did. Like, you kind of saw his growth. Like, he's really growing up as a young man, young black man out here, and getting his head together. And
we can appreciate that.
Yeah, his new album he dropped at the beginning of this month, I believe, called Father of Four. He has all 4 of his beautiful children on there. He's really manning up. You know, I really respect that. And he showed a different side in this album, like his little vulnerable side, you know. He talks about how he came from, where he came from, his fuck-ups of the past years, and where he's trying to go to now. So
coming from... What I respected most about the interview was the personal side of what he talked about, the human side of him, on being a father, being a husband, being a good man to, regardless of what we think, a good woman in his eyes. He's trying to be a good man to that good woman in his eyes. Like he said, being in this, whatever, it's hard to find real love. So he wants to hold on to stuff like that. He know that his kids is all he got. He know that his wife, at the end of the day, that's what I respected most about that interview, because you really saw his human side. Yeah,
he's not really like into the materialistic thing. He really sees his value. Yeah,
it's dope.
Even when he talked about investing, you know, the things don't last always. Invest your money right. He has enough cars, he said, so now it's time to buy houses. He even got his parents and his mama, baby, there's this house, let's get this. So like when you have a certain mindset, everybody else is gonna be like
setting new trends. Exactly. This culture. Setting new trends. Look, I gave Culture a shout out by accident.
Culture.
Y'all did that on purpose. Exactly. They did that on purpose. Y'all ain't slick. Y'all ain't slick. Yes. But it's all good. Pillow talk. I get it.
Yeah. For real, yeah.
But I think that he's really mature. Like I'm proud of him. I love the Migos. That's one of the trap groups that actually make me bop. Yeah. Some people I'll be like, come on now.
At first, like, I didn't like him. I really didn't, but I was just like,
North side. Okay, Gwinnett, North side.
They were like, okay, yeah, I've been rocking with this since 2016 now. It took a while, but yeah, I started appreciating it, really listen to their lyrics and stuff. So, okay. Because at first I was like, man, they're trying to copy 666 Mafia. Like, what the fuck, what's this? Because, like, the cadences and everything like that. But, you know, there's nothing new under the sun.
I was just about to say, we got to talk about that on a deeper level because, you know, it's not a such thing as copy.
Yeah, everything repeats itself.
Yeah, everything repeats itself. Some of it has a new unique approach. Yeah. Let's put it like that. Exactly. Some are chosen to repeat itself. Some are not. So some do copy. Exactly. So, but that's neither here nor there.
It's an original copy.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the fact.
Yes.
That's the one.
Shout out to the Migos and Offest. We're proud of you, boy. Do your thing, man.
For sure.
For sure.
So, speaking on those two guys, we like to give you guys something to kind of like think about with lifestyle and kind of like tie the two in together, right? Mm-hmm. So, we talked about how Jessie and Offset had two different, you know, they're both in the limelight. We talked about, you know, their journeys and, you know, how the ego can, you know, how you tame that basically. So, in this lifestyle segment, we decided to talk about egos. Yeah. The lifestyle of being what's the word?
Egotistic. Yes, egotistic. Where can we start?
Like, how do you really even start there? Like, taming that is, I don't know. Let's see.
You got to start from the beginning. To me, I believe people's egos is almost like their baby self, their child self. Mm-hmm. You know, everybody's got some type of childhood trauma. Mm-hmm. So I believe that ego is based and started from there. And ego is like, you have to seek validation. Like, look at me. I'm this. I'm that. Like, I'm this. I'm that. I have this. I have that. You should like me. You should praise me because of that. But that's attention seeking. You know what I'm saying? So I believe that's what it stems from. But it's like false. It's because it's based on like materialistic type things. So it's like a false sense of self. So someone that basically lives or strives off of the ego, does everything off of the ego, it's because they really don't know who they are yet. Because they're basing themselves off of the acceptance of everybody else, the acceptance of the world, and the acceptance of their materialistic things. Facts.
So materialistic stuff, I feel like a lot of times we have to kind of strip ourselves away from that. Yeah. And like we always talk about going on a fast from different things. And I feel like when you get so caught up with that, it begins to cloud your mind. Yep. With all those things like what you're saying, wanting to be in the limelight because that's all you know, or that's what really feeds you at the time. Yep. That's what you feel that is fulfilling.
Because you feel like you're lacking attention,
right? Yeah. And you're so used to, or you may have grown up being shown that love is material, presence. Yep. So growing up, now you're this adult. That only thing that woos you and makes you, you know, be is material things. Exactly. Now, so that it gets deeper. So, but you know, you just see how two people deal with that type of lifestyle. Yeah. You know, and it gotta have a balance.
Man, that's what it's all about. It's about balance. And talk about balance. We are going into a super moon. We have been having a lot of super moons like back to back to back, and it's in Libra. And Libra is about balance. So, like we've talked about before, it's a lot of the purging, a lot of ego taming, to prepare us for the new paradigm that's coming, to prepare us for the new beginning that's coming. With the spring equinox at the same time as a full super moon, it's really kind of almost finalizing all the purging, all the taming we should have did with ego itself. So a lot of people know that they're egotistical. Yeah. But they feel that that's their power. So if you haven't been doing the work you haven't been looking into self and really facing yourself and getting rid of the old ways of yourself, you're just going to really be stuck into that. And you're really not going to grow because you're always going to just need that validation from other people and from self to make you feel good. But once you're doing the work, once you're finding yourself, that's going to just strip away.
Right. Naturally.
So,
because then that self comes to find you.
Exactly.
When you need her the most. Mm-hmm. Or him.
Yeah. There you go. So yeah, with the new moon, I keep saying new moon. This damn Mercury retrograde just got my tongue all fucked up. But yeah, with the full moon that's coming, it's on the 21st, the 20th and 21st of March. So that's when the spring comes. So it's time for blossoming. It's time to reap your harvest as far as all the seeds that you plant in the wintertime and everything like that. So we got to do the work, y'all. Like, ego is nothing that we should have because it can really ruin the opportunities that we have. And right now, it's all about obtaining all the opportunities that's coming. You know, it's harvest time. It's blessing time. A lot of your dreams can't come true, but they can't come true if you yourself stop yourself from doing that, from obtaining your goals. Even people come into your life to bless you and to help you, but if your ego is all in the forefront, you want to be the best, even though you don't know shit. You haven't done the work, you're going to ruin that relationship, you know? So don't be afraid to look within. People don't want to stare at themselves because they think that it's the cars and the bitches and the money as what make them.
And as you see, it's a prime example, going back to what we talked about earlier. Even, you know, one of our hottest trap rappers is seeing the importance in that.
Exactly.
Seeing how, and a lot of them are, even Kodak Black, I saw his interview.
Oh my God.
They're seeing the importance in
they really are.
The power in the tongue, the power in what you do, what you're putting out here in this world, receiving that. And we talked about just you downloading things like a certain way. So this is like this Mercury retrograde, as she said, is forcing us to purge. Yeah. Like she said, it's like a force right now. So a lot of this stuff, we're seeing is what you see is what you get, right? Because that's what's happening.
Basically. Yeah, it's forcing you to face yourself. It's in Pisces season. Is retrograde in Pisces. The fact that Charion and Pluto, how everything is aligned, it's like, and a lot of them are at 0 degrees. Even the full moon's going to be at 0 degrees. And 0 degrees is the starting point. You know, it's infinite potential to change, to start over, and that's what it's all about. But if you're not doing the work, you're not going to start over. You're just going to stay in the same thing. So look and assess where you're putting your energies at. What are you allowing to grow you, to serve you, and what are you allowing to really just deter you and make you tired in life? That's not good. That's not what we're all about. Sometimes we want to place blame on parents or face blame on a childhood. This is why I'm like this. But in the end, it's really up to you. Like, it's all up to you. How you change and how you do everything, that's all up to you, bro.
That is a fact. Mm-hmm. That is a fact. I can't stress that hard enough personally that, I mean, after a while, you can't blame nobody for what's happening in your life.
But yourself.
And it sounds cliche. Every philosopher you've heard, every person, life coach, anybody, pastor, missionary, whatever, have told us this in many different messages in many different forms.
Exactly.
It comes a time when your reflection, you know, you just have to pretty much strip yourself down and find out what it is that you're here to do, period.
Exactly.
No matter what you believe in or how you feel like going throughout this world, there's going to come a time when you have to choose a path. It just happens.
And you got to go within. Like, it's not going to be through validation from other people. You have to go within. The answers are inside of you.
Right.
And sometimes you got to pay attention to the universe because the universe, they show you messages. You got to pay attention. You know, when you're doing the work, when you're meditating, there's going to be synchronicities and things in life. And when you pay attention to those certain things, the universe is going to show you, okay, you're on the right path.
You begin to be able to connect the dots.
Exactly.
Because now you're more aware of what you're looking for. Mm-hmm. So now signs everywhere is not so confusing to you, right? When things point out to you, you see them, and you're like, aha. Right? So now you like, that goes with that, that goes with that. Then now you know that you're in alignment with your purpose. Now,
that's what it's about. It's alignment.
That's what it's all about. It's about getting, think about driving a car when your alignment is all, you can't stay in the lane, right?
Yeah, you can't.
That's literally, I take everything in life as literal metaphors because we literally create our reality. So I feel like if my car does not have an alignment and I did not fix my car, that's like a sign of my life not being in alignment. Exactly. So I go that deep. Exactly. I go that deep.
You gotta pay attention to everything. I'm so passionate about
what I'm saying right
now.
No,
because it's the truth. Because like in everything that, even what we're doing, we're in so much joy and harmony. Because we're in alignment with our purpose. We're in alignment with what we're doing, and every day we make sure that we are dedicated to our goal.
Fact.
You know, and once you're in harmony, you're in balance. It's a flow. When you're going against the current, that's when shit's fucking up to you. That's when your car goes off balance. That's when your mind goes off balance. Even from the things that you eat to the things that you say and the things that you think, it all coincides with that. Because we're magical manifestors. And sometimes, like we talked about earlier, what we manifest is quick. Just like that. Quick.
Just like that. And whether it's good or bad, it's literally just like that. Mm-hmm. Just like that.
So we just got to make sure we're doing our work. So the full moon's all about, planting your seeds and even looking back and see how far you've come. You know, I talked about this last episode. So make sure you guys are doing the work. You know, this segment is just not just to talk about, ooh, the moon is beautiful. It is beautiful, but it's powerful too. And it's very eye-opening. You know, it's Mother Moon. It's nurturing as well. You know what I'm saying? So take time to nurture yourself. Love yourself.
Self-love.
Yeah, go with it. It's
like a reflection segment.
It is.
That's what I like to call it. I love to reflect personally. Mm-hmm. No, I mean, we get chaotic in this world. Exactly. You got to find a way to reflect.
You have to. It
don't go however it works for you, something.
But a lot of people don't want to face themselves because they don't like themselves. But you have to like and love yourself in order to grow. Who else is going to do it? How are you going to get someone else to like and love you when you don't even like and love yourself? Like the fuck?
Maybe they think they were born haters or something and they're supposed to be that way.
Hey, sometimes it's in your fucking DNA. Because if your parents don't got the formula, how they going to teach you? I mean, you got to break the generational curse.
Whoop.
You got to make that change, like Michael Jackson say, from the man in the mirror. Face yourself. Fix yourself. Realign yourself. You know what I'm talking about?
That was the alert.
Yes. Whoop. That's the whoop. That's the whoop. So y'all see we have the candles going and the crystals and stuff like all around. I'm going to spray this little purify sage here. You know I'm going to pull a card. You know I got to pull a card for the energies. Look at I can already feel you. Like, me? All right here. I can feel you. Okay, guys. We're back. I wanted to pull a card. I like to pull a card at least once a week to talk about the energies for the week. And, bring it to perspective of what our angels and our spirit guides want us to really know. So we talked about the full moon coming and talked about egos and stuff like that. Really, this full moon in Libra is going to really show us how we need to balance ourselves and really focus on the things that we've been through and where we're going, be in harmony with self, be in alignment. And a part of that is killing the ego. We want certain things in our life. We want certain dreams to come true in our life because it's time. A lot of us has been struggling. Look, it just flipped. You saw that, right? But a lot of us has been struggling with things in our life and the goals that we want to reach and figuring out our purpose in life. So with that, it's going to take purging. It's going to take going through the fire. It's going to take feeling that pain and seeing that ugliness in ourselves that we really don't like. And that's the only way that we could get rid of that and to really blossom new and really glow like gold and just really just be in alignment with who you are in this world and to be that star that you're supposed to be. And with the star, it's all healing, Even when it dies so beautifully. And that's what you want. Even at the end of your days, you could be like, yeah, I did what I was supposed to do. I made it happen, through all the pain and struggles. I really did what I was supposed to do on this earth. So the card that fell out is called Multifaceted. And it's the Angel Crystal Quartz card. So it's titanium rainbow quartz. And the card says is there are many layers and dimensions to the situation that you're asking about. So with that saying, that lets you know that there are many dimensions that you need to cross. In order for you to cross into another dimension, you have to go through this one. You have to master this one. But we're going to go ahead and read from the book to see what it says. At the bottom, the energy is sapphire. So it says, easy does it. Your health, happiness, and abundance require a gentle approach to life and work.
Balance.
Balance, baby. So that's the key to this full moon is balance, just like we said in Libra. And it's showing you right there. But let's read what it says on here. I know. We probably should have played it back. Okay, this situation that you're asking about is multifaceted like a gemstone. That means there are many different sides to consider. There isn't one plain truth here, but several, which could create contradictions, inconsistencies, and confusion. You'll need to be honest with yourself whether these differences are acceptable or upsetting you. Where's your harmony? If you're asking about a certain person, this card is a sign of a complicated and unpredictable relationship. It could be a relationship with self. Some of you may consider this exciting, while others find it too much to contain, too much drama to contain. Most have layers in them, and as long as the other person is behaving ethically and with integrity, you may benefit from this relationship. Again, if it's a matter of being honest about your likes and dislikes. Sorry about that. If your question is about a specific situation, this sign is that there's no single right answer. Different dimensions. There's so many ways to go. Sometimes it's because the free will choices are currently shaping the outcome. You have the free will to do what you want. And nothing has been predetermined. In some cases, it means that it's up for interpretation, whether or not this is a positive situation according to individual tastes and preferences. In all, being comfortable with ambiguity and an undetermined future is an opportunity for you to be the director of your own unfolding movie masterpiece. You were made in the image of likeness of the Creator, so you can create a wonderful and present future.
That's crazy because you was like saying that from the top of your dome earlier in so many words. Yeah. You clearly said the same thing. Before you got that deep in so many words, I was saying that on the surface level, right? Yeah. So you see how layers to one situation gets deeper. We talk about just as small as material stuff, love. She breaks it down for me to think about, that way. Then this breaks it down to even, you know what I mean? It just gets...
I mean, it's so many layers. Like what we talked about before, how many dimensions you think there is. There's
13 from what I researched this far.
And some of us could even fucking master this third dimension. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, there's levels to this shit. There's levels to success. This is just the physical right here. There's more that we have to do. But if we're stuck in this redundancy of what's here, we're never going to make it out of here. Fact. We're going to keep repeating this. And you don't want that. You don't want that for yourself.
I think, because a lot of people just want to stay in this dimension with the comfort level. Yeah. That's what I was going to say. I mean, it's like, who doesn't want to evolve? That's the most craziest thing that I can even think of. No, it's like true. When you really think about it, so you telling me you want to have this, it's like, how many centuries have
lifetimes,
have we been here? And we have to literally, it's just crazy.
Because people don't want to do the work. They're scared to face themselves.
And then they leave it up to like
the government.
Not even just the government. Other little light workers that they feel like they don't have the confidence to do. Like you said, they don't want to go through all of that. Like the cars say, they feel like it's too hard.
It is.
That goes to, whatever. That person feel like they don't want to do all that. That's too much to do. Nope. I just want to focus on this one thing. Yep. And then that other little thing that I like to do to relax from that other one thing. Exactly. That's not a thing to do.
Come on. This is where you go organized religion be fucking shit up. Oh, I'm going to wait on the Lord. I'm going to wait on Jesus. He going to make everything fine. And then your ass is 93 years old. Don't have shit for yourself. Still waiting on Jesus to make your dreams come true. And you going to say it wasn't time, it wasn't in your alignment. How you feel it wasn't your time? Because God said so? You're God. The card said you are in the image of the Creator. Therefore, you have godlike powers, godlike tendencies. Why can't you sit there and make magic in your hands and make that happen? You're capable of it.
Yep. I just piggybacking off of that. Now, with religious and spirituality, I'm a religious person. I'm a spirituality person. We raised in so many different, it's like you come to a point, people like myself who have been in different, in a household where you had to be, where you were raised in certain religions, then you find your own spirituality. Mm-hmm. In so many words. You've always known your spirituality. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. So this thing must, yeah. So basically, mm-hmm. where I was getting is, some people, it's not as hard to realize that they was born in the light of God, mm-hmm. versus thinking that they can't talk directly to God, right? Mm-hmm. So in the sense, to put it to people like that, it's like, okay, you know that you're talking to his son to talk to him because you're trying to get something, through. It's like a buffer. So you're talking. I've had this philosophy since I was a little girl. The middleman, to me, I always just want to talk to God. Mm-hmm. It was just like the middleman. I understand. I respect that.
It's 11:11. Look, whoop.
I respect that, but the fact that I still have to pray to a higher source. Mm-hmm. It kind of, growing up, was like, wait a minute. Okay, but I'm feeling at a different level. I feel a higher connection. Mm-hmm. I feel like I don't necessarily have to just say, like, this person is my savior, per se. Mm-hmm. This person saved me personally, and all of our ancestors, the story, so it be, mm-hmm. Whatever happened. So, I mean, I can't really get deep with this because it's like, this can be such a touchy topic. Yeah. And for people to take it the wrong way would be not what I want. Yeah. But it's just, just a fact about my life, period. It's mm-hmm. like, you're raised as a Christian, mm-hmm. but you have family members or grandparents that are Catholic, and you have grandparents that are Muslim. Mm-hmm. And, you're the firstborn. So you're thinking to yourself, wait, what is all this extra, you know what I'm saying, mm-hmm. going on? All of this, is a lot of rules from everywhere mm-hmm. that didn't necessarily resonate with me mm-hmm. when I was a little girl. Yeah. And now I'm a grown-ass woman feeling the same way, that I know it to be true, that it's about being connected to a spirit. Yeah. It has nothing to do with whether, even to your standpoint, we could talk about Jesus or Buddha, whoever it is, mm-hmm. That it's something else that you need to be connected to. It really don't matter what you want to call it. That's my philosophy with it. Mm-hmm. It's a higher power. Mm-hmm. It's a better source out there. Mm-hmm. You have to go to it mm-hmm. to get something. So why keep going away from that mm-hmm. is the point of it. Yeah. They're saying don't go away from Jesus. Jesus is coming back. Don't go away from anything that that you have faith in. That's the whole point. That's the storyline.
People have to have faith in self. If you don't believe in yourself, but you keep going on an outside source, that's where you lose yourself. Facts. That's where you lose your dream, because you think they go inside with ego, because that little kid, that little person inside you wants someone else to do the work of, like, feed me, take me here, take me there. That's where you rely on the savior mentality. Oh, he's gonna fix it. Oh, she's gonna fix it for me. But you have to do it within self. But like I talked about before in our other episodes, we're transitioning from the Pisces age to the Aquarius age. And the Pisces age is all about Christianity. It's all about, going outside yourself as far as having powers, as far as, being saved, so to speak. And now going into the Aquarius age, we're really connecting to Source. We're really aligning with Source and really getting to know who the Creator is. Mm-hmm. And I think that there are many ways to the light. But when you go within, you kind of tap in, and you see, and and you feel.
The thing is, everybody has their own way to the light.
Exactly.
That you hit it right on it. Yeah, there's many ways to light because there's many light workers. Like there's many light workers, which means everybody has a different job, a different purpose, but a different mission. The designation is still the same, right? So, right. But being in such a world, it's kind of like we have to, some people just comfortable with going with the flow.
It is. And
some people's like, oh, that's the way to the light. Let's follow that. Oh, that's it. That's how you do it. That's exactly how we got to do it. So then everybody falls on this train. What?
Yeah. And then you have egos be like, no, my way is right because this and this and nah, bro, chill out. Chill out. Calm down.
And then that you know what the biggest thing about that is you have people that they follow that train. They get to the point where they thought they were supposed to get to and realize that it's not their light. So then they get upset, like you said, then the ego comes back. Now they want to be better than the person that they followed.
Come on.
How you going to be better than the person that you followed to their own? They knew where they was going.
I'm telling you.
They always knew where they was going.
People just, they gotta do the work. I'm telling you. Like, some people could look at you and be like, there's something about you. And they get close to you and they realize what it is.
Okay, and there's something about you.
But they don't like themselves. They can't go within. They keep going through outside sources. You're the outside source they want to be like. But they don't know the shit you've been through and the darkness you went through to get to where you are.
They have no idea.
No idea. Nor can they take it. Because they can't even take their own shit. So, it's...
And like they said, these type of people with that mentality feel like, oh, that person has to be doing this, that, and the third to get. First of all, I mean, you literally have no idea what other people are going through. Period. Because you got your own stuff. You want to look at somebody else for stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like you trying to distract your own self.
Yeah.
Like you said, you don't like what you got going on so bad that you're going to distract and involve yourself in someone else's business in life. Come on now. Yeah. Get a balance.
They don't. They need that and they need a flow. But we could go so on and on about this.
Bruh, for real. This is like a Kate part 2 show.
Yeah. Basically. Because she don't give a fuck. She'll cut your throat real quick and be like, what?
I'm just thinking when we had the talks with her at the last episode, how we can just go on and on when you're in synchrony and you know what you know.
Yeah.
And the messages are coming and you're flowing and you're allowing yourself to be in that moment, have those conversations and get to the root of what that energy was there for in the first place. And just like I spoke with Treetop in our last episode, it's about utilizing the energy at the time that it comes to you.
Because it doesn't always come.
We don't know how long we have as beings, not even on the world. We're not talking about death. We don't know how long the universe allowing us to work together.
Exactly.
Right? So the universe has a time. It likes speed and it likes God's speed, right? So it moves very fast when you get in alignment. So, you do this fast and then it might drift you apart for a minute. So it's like you haven't utilized the energy I put y'all together to do.
Nope.
So
just like we talked about earlier, you got to utilize the opportunities when they come to you. And sometimes when they come to you, you're not even ready to accept them because you haven't done the work. You're not going to be able to tend to that blessing. You're not going to be able to water it or take care of it. Yeah, so it's coming whether you ready or not. And it could pass you by just like Eminem said, you only got one shot.
Yeah.
Do not miss your chance to blow. It's facts. So it's just a lot of things that people, just individuals, we have to do the work. And if we don't do the work, this world is not going to be in the alignment that it needs to be. And there's a lot of deities and light workers that's not even human, that is just waiting for us to get our shit together so they could do their magic and do their power on here, because there are forces we don't even know, not people I even tap to, that manipulate the rules and the powers of the earth, and they waiting on us, because a lot of us are those God seeds and light workers that's in this body form to come down here and initiate certain things. So do the work, y'all.
Kevin Hart said, everybody want to be famous, nobody want to do the work. Speaking of doing the work,
yes,
we got some body shifting to talk about.
Exactly. I'm a fat bitch.
Why would... First of all, ladies, don't ever say that about yourself.
No,
We should never say that.
PHAT. Pretty hot tipped.
But so last week we get together before our shows and we try to, come up with, very good topics for you guys to kind of think and, put things together. So that's neither here nor there, right? So we decided that we both felt like we were slacking. We want to be about it. And we decided to go on a 6-week fast. Yeah. So we put together this whole shebang, right? 7 days a week, what to eat, how to exercise that day. Yep. And also be an accountability partner. So, we started on Sunday, but we're going to laugh at this. Y'all going to laugh at us. I'm going to be the first to say I started really good for the first week. So I did eat very good all the way up until yesterday. I did not work out, however. I just did my normal stretching. And then I had a fish sandwich from Arby's today.
It's all good.
Oh, and pizza last night. When I went to cheat, I just went cheating.
No, bro, I ain't gonna lie. After our so-called fasting of our juice day on Friday, and today, I bitch went ham.
See, that's why I didn't juice.
Yeah, I didn't eat any meat. I did what we were supposed to eat. I told you I was gonna do intermittent fasting. I worked out. I did everything we were supposed to do. But after that Thursday, I was like not Oscar the Grouch, but I was a cookie monster. And I don't like it. Yeah. And see, last month, my spirit's been telling me to fast, a literal fast, just juicing, no food and stuff like that for 30 days. And I've been trying to do it, but at the 7-day mark, I would fail. And, I need to do a fast to cleanse spirit, to cleanse mind, and to cleanse, I think, my food addiction. And I'm thinking, bro, I've been watching My 600-Pound Life,
She ain't been watching that. Jeez.
Man, because, addiction to food is scary, and I don't want to end up like that. Not saying that I'm going to, but it's a real thing. And, I'm even fasting from sex, and I don't smoke weed anymore, and I think I have an addictive personality.
So you are in the middle of actually doing an entire fast, which is the difference. And that's a different type of fast when you're doing body, mind, and soul fast. And if your spirit's telling you that,
it's been pulling me. Yeah, and today, it's just I was down on myself, damn, you need to go ahead and start. And today was so many synchronicities and messages. And then last night, I was like, okay, I'm going to start. New week, I'm going to start. I'm going to try to go balls to the wall 30 days. And I'm just damn, my cousin's birthday's in 2 weeks. And so-and-so's coming in from out of town. It's but that's life. It's always going to continue. But as far as being disciplined as far as your body.
But see, this is why when we put this together off camera, I said, there's no such thing as a diet. There's no such thing as no crash course. This has to be a committed lifestyle. This stuff has to go in alignment with what you're already doing. Otherwise, you talk about what we talk about, you're literally going off alignment. Because now you put yourself in a routine of this whole fitness guru. Yeah. But is that your purpose? Or are you just trying to be healthy and change your habits? Exactly. There's a difference. Some people are on this world to be that. Yeah. And some people aren't. Yeah. Me, coming from 219, I'm whatever now. Give or take. 140. Just to put that out there. I'm proud of myself. But the fact that I decided to do a lifestyle change, I have slacked over the past year because I was working, doing a lot of mind work, body work. But I did incorporate yoga. I did keep the clean eating. But something like this is something I did before. That's why I wanted to talk on it. It's I did 90 days. And I didn't even want to. It was hard because when I did a lot of research, every day I actually had to sign off of social media as a fast as well. Because now think about this. You're fasting mind, body, soul, eating everything. But you go on social media with people that there are literally what we talked about. I mean,
girl, you be on the Explore page and you seeing all these recipes. It's
you're going to see a recipe. You're going to see somebody that look good that you think you need to look like. Everything is going to fuck your alignment up with what you're trying to do. So you need to sign off.
Yep.
Go to Pinterest. Go to, I actually have something, when I did it, that can help you where if you want to have your social media something, iPhone got the little thingies. You could put it in the little box and I had mine's title, not important.
Yeah.
Dead ass.
Yeah.
And people can tell you this for real. And then the second one was social enhancement. So it's like, okay, social enhancement, not important. So mentally, when I'm looking at it now, it's kind of like, now I'm training myself to not be on social media so much or whatever. So I feel like we need to go back and revisit this 6-week thing because I personally struggled as well too because I was trying to do something that I haven't, incorporated yet in a while either. I
mean, it's in the lifestyle that we're living. We're always on the go. We're always this, that. Sometimes we forget, like, damn, I haven't eaten yet, or damn, I don't have time for the gym yet.
Right.
It's like, so it's really just planning everything out. So, like, as far as me right now, the workouts, we good. Because when I did fast, I had to work out. Yeah. The day that I didn't work out on the fast, all I thought about was food. I'm like, fuck. Like, I don't want to... I feel like an animal, like a beast. Like, I don't want to think about that. Yeah. I need to do this fast. I need to cleanse because I want to reset the whole way that I'm eating back to the way that I was. Because as far as me, my weight's up and down. Yeah, my weight has been up and down for so long. I'm tired of the yo-yo. I just want to be straight at the weight I want to be at. Yeah.
Exactly. And and once you get to that level, it becomes easier to maintain it. Mm-hmm. So, like, I feel like I lost a whole nother person. I honestly feel like that is another key to mental stability as well. Mm-hmm. I mean, you just see how it transforms, and it's when you're really doing it right. Yep. It transforms your mind. Mm-hmm. It transforms you into closer to the person you're supposed to be.
Exactly.
Because as human beings, we're built like fucking superheroes on top of that, but you gotta find your build. Mm-hmm. You gotta find your frame.
Exactly.
You gotta find your tone, like how you want to be structured, and that's what we've getting lost from, and it's where because how beauty looks. Yeah. From
and a lot of beauty these days is manufactured, so it's like, is that really your
materialistic?
Shit?
Back to that.
Exactly, all ego to please somebody else that you think that's gonna make your life look better.
But do you feel beautiful?
Hell yeah, I'm pretty in the motherfucker, man.
Right.
My spirit and the way I am. Even my body, like, I'm not ashamed of my body, but I'm tired of carrying the weight. You know what I'm saying? I've been lighter, so I know how it is on my knees and stuff like that. Right. So, you know what you're comfortable in. Some people are comfortable being bigger than me, so that's all what it is. But we're all getting older, and weight really, it could lead to different things.
For sure.
In your body that you really don't want to deal with. So.
Think about it. It's just old things sitting on you. Now this is years and years of old habits. And back to being a metaphoric thinker like myself. Okay, so this is literally how I was thinking. Damn, I got a lot of old habits I need to get rid of. Mm-hmm. I'm not talking about just food. I'm talking about, I used to call this the spare tire around here. I'm like, I don't even break down that much. I don't need the spare tire. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking of myself as a car.
Yeah, it's like,
I'm going to treat this thing good. I'm going to give it right, tender love and care. Make sure the oil's changed. Make sure it's running good. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I want to get, a new car, I get a new car. Exactly. But it just, it's just ways you just got to force yourself to think a different way about your life. Yeah. My way don't work for everybody, but just find something that works for you. You know what I'm saying? You can associate to whatever. Just make it work for you.
And like last year, the year before that, I lost a baby. Mm-hmm. And maybe that had to coincide with my weight. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, and I want to have another one. Mm-hmm. So it's like, yo, get right.
Get ready for the unborn child.
Exactly.
That's right.
And we talked about that before. I'm getting ready for this unborn babies. And it's true. Like, I've watched certain shows where people are like overly obese. And they just been trying for years. But it's like, bro, lose weight. Yeah. But it's a hard discipline.
Yeah. As a woman balancing. The woman that can do it all, man, I tell you, it's such an inspiration. When you got into the level of mental stability where you can have that work-life balance to work out, do every project you want to do or whatever. And like you said, it's like planning.
Cook, clean, be sexy.
And it's about getting up early. It's about using all 24 hours of the day. I sometimes, even when I did my fast, I was forcing myself to get up at 6 a.m. knowing I'm not a morning person, but it's just, habit forming.
Yeah, find your routine.
Like trying to find something that's going to work for me.
And you need your sleep too. Because sometimes sleep makes you gain weight. It's not even how you eat. And sometimes stress makes you gain weight, you know? It is mind, body, and soul, man. And it's complete balance.
If you think all of these things make you gain weight, then it will. Exactly. So it gets deeper and deeper.
Yeah, it's all about hormones too, like chemically how your body. Everybody's body is different, but learn yourself. You know, watch how you think and how you eat and how your day and how your week went, and just really just tally things up. You know?
So with that being said, with both of us going through this week up and down, what worked for us, what didn't work for us, based off of like what we planned, and we can tell you guys what we planned. We said that on Sundays we wanted to do squats and mountain climbers. So anybody wants to get on that train, tell us how this works out. We came up with this. This may work for you, and we may be able to get back on it. We're gonna try, our hardest to stick to this or find something.
We're going to.
We are going to.
But I want to do a 30-day cleanse first. So I'm still going to stick with the workouts, but the eating thing, I just going to have to just tame myself because I really feel I need to do a cleanse, even as far as like parasites and in the gut type things. Yeah. Like, it's just so many reasons. No offense to meat
lovers, but you still eat meat, right?
Yeah, not consistently, yeah. But before I was vegan and certain lifestyle change, I had to go back to that because that's the only thing I could eat was meat. But so now it's just trying to completely go back off of it and go back to my old lifestyle. But that's why I'm wanting to do this fast. I could completely just stop all that bull crap that my body doesn't even really need. So it's like a reset button is what I'm trying to do.
That's a very good plan. You should do it. And I'm your cheerleader.
So thank you. But we're gonna do.
That's right. What were we saying? So
Sundays, okay. What you said? Mountain climbers,
squats, and mountain climbers. We said we were doing 5 sets of 20
of squats.
Now, not to say that was our only workouts we were doing. We was incorporating new workouts to what we already do to see different results, basically. And on Sunday, our main meal was going to be a salmon. And a salad. Yeah. It was salmon salad, however you want to make it, but we were just going to, that was the thing. Exactly. So that was Sunday, easy, whatever. Then Monday,
we was going to do shoulders, arms, and chest. And with that, there were going to be 4 sets between 12 and 15. We also was going to do planks and push-ups. Planks, we was going to do 3 sets of 25 to 30 seconds. And push-ups, we was going to do 3 sets of 10. So it all depends on how your strength level is, you know, and work with what you got. If you can't go to the gym with weights or free weights and stuff like that, you could always use things from the house, like water bottles or gallons of water and stuff like that, or even sometimes your kids. You could lift them up.
Facts. And then we were supposed to eat what? Just soups and salad.
Soup and salad, yeah.
Now I want to talk about that. I had fun. Because I first made my first homemade soup.
Look at you. He's like, I don't want soup. It's like, you cold.
Yeah, she's like, you really, like, I made my first lentil soup. Found a little recipe off of Pinterest. It was amazing. I was so happy. I was like, this was so good. So I did learn something. It did work for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then Tuesday, we were just going to focus on abs and tuna wraps. I love tuna wraps.
But we said 300 abs. Did you do 300?
I didn't work out at all. I said I didn't work out. All I did was yoga. All I did was yoga stuff. That's crazy. And then...
So tuna wraps and abs on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, it was just all cardio for however long we wanted. And it was all liquids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did well on that. I drank a whole bottle of red wine.
I can't even I can't.
And I had a strawberry popsicle and I made a smoothie. So it was definitely an all liquid day.
I drank a gallon of water and I drank 33 liters of apple juice. That's what I drank that whole day. And
33 liters of apple juice?
Yeah, because like a big old thing of apple juice is like one of these. Oh. So I drank a whole thing of apple juice and a gallon of water that whole day, and I did like 50 minutes of cardio. So I was doing good.
Was it natural apple juice? Look at me, I'm no better. I didn't even.
It was no high fructose corn syrup or nothing like that. So.
I drink wine.
Yeah.
A whole shit load of wine.
You drank fermented shit.
And then so cardio, running. Now I did walk. Now I can't lie.
That's good.
I did. You should be proud of me. I walked past the liquor store and then came back to the liquor store to get the wine. So it was like cardio, juicing at the same time.
I can't.
You know, it worked for me.
They're great.
So Thursday we were supposed to get together.
I know, but you know the film thing, and then I was like, let me see if she's gonna hit me up.
Yeah,
but we should have got together that day. And then shrimp and grits was Thursday, but tell them
you ain't tell them we were supposed to do yoga.
Oh yeah, we're supposed to do yoga, but we didn't do yoga. We were supposed to link up and go on YouTube and do yoga.
But I do yoga every day just to throw that out there.
I need to get on it because the Spirit's been telling me to do that. And we were supposed to eat shrimp and greens.
That's the day I eat pizza.
My ass didn't do that. I went fucking to the Chinese buffet and went crazy by myself.
Hey, at least we're honest. And I just ate leftover tuna wrap and
I was good until Thursday. And then Friday we were supposed to do legs, lunges, squats, wall lunges, and abs, toe touches and crunches.
I did do toe squats.
What did I do Friday? I didn't do legs. I didn't have time. I had to work, so I did do 50 minutes of cardio, and then I did 200 sit-ups.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So now we were supposed to eat fried food. Well, let me say supposed to, but we gave ourselves that, okay, we did all this clean eating. It's okay to throw something in. Yeah, moderation. So fish and chips.
Fish and chips.
What did you eat Friday? What did you eat yesterday? What did I eat yesterday? Hold on. Yesterday, I forgot to eat yesterday, actually.
I ate, I ain't gonna lie, I ate a patty melt and some fries, some onion rings, and a cheesecake. That's the only thing I ate yesterday.
I really think I forgot to eat yesterday. It was Friday.
Wow.
I was doing that film production. I'm really trying to remember if I even ate yesterday for real.
Or if you remember eating.
I had coffee.
That's it.
I probably just had coffee. I can't remember. But I know damn sure to say I had a fish sandwich. And I just ate the fish sandwich around like 8:00
before you came over here.
So it wasn't a good Friday.
I see. Today we were supposed to do yoga before we did this. Yeah.
But granted, we're in the middle of a film production. Both of us. I'm glad that you're helping me with this. Trying to do all of this and incorporate this and do the show
we busy.
And
and work, make money. So.
I feel like give myself a pat on the back for even trying.
Yeah. At least we did do good most of the week, but. Like, we finna go balls to the walls to this shit.
Yeah, we gotta check in. We gotta do better. We can't just talk about it. We gotta be about it.
Yeah. Like, Monday, like, I really am gonna be like, okay. No more. Let's go. So.
It's all good.
Yeah. So, we're gonna be checking in with you guys, and we're gonna be doing our progress, do a weigh-in, and do some, measurements and stuff like that, and really tell you our progress and what we've been doing, so.
And we hold you guys accountable for us, too, so.
Exactly.
I mean,
you just let us know if you guys want to join us, and we could, see how far we've come, and maybe we could go ahead and do some incentives or have a party.
Yeah, let's do this together, man. Yeah. I mean, sometimes it does take people to help motivate you. I mean, even though I'm talking about the fast I did before, at that time I had the mental stability to do it. Now I'm feeling like, how can I balance it? I need...
You can, yeah. Like, I know what works for me. I have to work out every day. Even though it's fasting, people's like, oh, you're not supposed to. You don't have energy. But that's what kept me focused and be like, nope to food. It was like, boom. So it kept me good. My mind was clear. I like the way I feel when I fast. I just want to do my 30 days and be successful in that.
You got this. You can do it.
Thank you, boo.
You can do it.
My birthday coming up, too. I need to be...
Mine, too. When's your birthday again?
May 12th.
Oh, yeah.
Years after me. Party
Let's get it.
Yes.
We'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
All right. So entrepreneurship.
Yes, let's hop into that.
Yeah, we always talk about wanting everyone to go on that wave, at least explore into it. And trying to make a way to make some money out of it, right?
Facts, man. However we can.
Yeah, organizing money-making projects. Now, it ain't easy.
Nope.
That's the first rule, just
exactly.
to know that.
Mm-hmm.
But once you get, it's about finding your niche.
Yeah.
That's really what it's about.
Mm-hmm.
What are you good at? What do people need?
Mm-hmm.
How can they really benefit from it?
Exactly.
You know, is your services something that's truly, something that people, can you provide it, number one, for real?
Yeah.
Because that's important too. Can you really provide what it is that you're putting out? So before you put all these things together, you need to ask yourself these questions.
Mm-hmm.
Put yourself in the shoe as a marketer. Put yourself in the shoe as you're about to invest into your own self,
mm-hmm.
right?
Even as a consumer.
Yeah, that too.
Mm-hmm.
That's the most important.
Man.
Both of them. So you have to look at it on both spectrums before you even say, this is a project worth doing. This is a project worthwhile. This is a project worth manifesting.
Mm-hmm.
And taking the opportunity, you have to just look at all the aspects of it.
Yep.
And say, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot the gym with this one. This one sounds like a good one.
Facts.
You know?
Yep.
So making money out of it, also just knowing that it doesn't come overnight.
Nope.
Knowing that from the top it allows you to go through with your vision. Once you set that in your brain, you can allow yourself to develop new projects,
mm-hmm.
go with your vision, go with the flow, and not overwhelm yourself with thoughts and worry of, is this going to make me money? Because think about it, you have thought it out.
Yeah.
You've strategized it.
Mm-hmm.
You know this is a project. You know you're good at it. You know that people are going to benefit. And going within, if you don't have any darkness in you and you feel like you're doing a good cause for go do the damn thing, man. What you waiting on?
Yeah.
Just do it. Like, people kill me with I'm waiting for the right time. I'm waiting till I get the right money to start this project.
Till I pay this bill off.
Yeah, come on, start something though.
The time is now. And sometimes you don't even have to invest your own money. If you go ahead and put yourself in that atmosphere, in that community of the people or the tribe that you want.
Your purpose comes to you.
It will. People are here to help each other. We go through what we go through to help one another. So don't be afraid to ask for help. Everybody want to be self-made. I did it on my own. But nigga, you still waiting. You still wasting time waiting.
Yeah.
So just get out there and do it. Make a plan. Study your craft. And study your strengths.
And we talked about it in one of our shows. I don't know if it was one or two, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But finding the right team,
mm-hmm.
watering all the plants, they all go together. It's about, you start a project. Now you're to a point where you can't do it by yourself anymore. Mm-hmm. You develop, a relationship with like-minded people. Affiliate yourself. Make sure the movement is movement. Yep. I'm a big advocate on it ain't a movement if everybody ain't moving. Now, if I'm sitting around in a room of 4 or 5 people and we all talk about ideas and projects, but nobody's moving but 1 or 2 of us, I think it's time for a couple of us to lead that group.
Come on.
Or some of us need to start to do more work. It's one of the two things. So it's a whole spectrum of putting together mm-hmm. something mentally and bringing it to life.
Right.
Assembling the right people.
Facts.
And saying, hey, we all on the same wave, let's make it happen. Because it ain't going to happen the right way if everybody ain't on the right wave. It's just not going to happen.
Why are you even with that group anyway if they're not on the same wave as you, not the same frequency or mindset?
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? Every move you make, every person you have in your life should be an asset. It goes back into balance, Don't go against the grain. Sometimes people that's in your life are going against the grain. You're wasting your time. Why even be there? They need to add to you. They need to be able to help you grow, help you, and you can help them. It should be a give and take. Yeah, it has
to be a two-way street. Mm-hmm. It can't be a lot of give and a lot of take. People need... We're missing our humanity in everything. Even down to the nitty-gritty where you can't even... think of a project by yourself before you... It's just... Come on, y'all. Just... This is supposed to be about entrepreneurship, but everything goes together, as mm-hmm. you see. All of it goes together. Mm-hmm. You really have to, just know. You just got to know your purpose. Yeah. Or if you don't know it, start finding the shit. Just start looking for it. Mm-hmm. Or just being. Just stop overthinking it. Just once you feel like you got the confidence to do it, you got the sign from above that it's okay. Mm-hmm. You got the faith and the belief. just go with it.
Just do it, like Nike said. Just do it. Take that leap of faith and jump.
Yeah.
Because you have the power, you have the tools, you have the gifts within you. So what you scared of?
Follow the vision. Don't follow the money.
You scared of succeeding?
Do not follow the money. Follow the vision.
Yeah, because the money gonna come. Look, that's a sign.
It's like it's gonna come.
It is.
So do the work. Do your light work.
Yeah, man. You got this, man.
You can be. How can I make money off of thinking of this? Oh, it's not a imaginary dream. Mm-hmm. Somebody thought of the damn cell phone, and now everybody's on it.
Come on, every day, all day.
It's like people. We're getting so lost in we're getting so lost in being innovative.
Man, dude that owns Amazon, he started that shit in his garage.
I'm saying, like,
you have to.
We didn't even know what this was called. Somebody said, this look like a little mouse.
Yeah. This
look like it should go to a computer. Mm-hmm. We need to make something that's what. This was created by somebody randomly thinking that it could happen. Mm-hmm. And it's here. We all use it.
All of it.
There's so many other ideas in many people's brains. Mm-hmm. And you could. This person probably didn't think they're going to make money off the top. They just made one little prototype. Like, come on, man. I'm done with y'all.
You are the prototype. Like Andre 3000 said.
You are the prototype.
Facts, man.
Before the show ends, we got to give a shout out to Tupac.
Yes, shout out to Tupac.
Not just because we both wearing our little Tupac
All
shirts.
eyes on me.
I know y'all already saw that. But,
yes, this was coordinated. Yeah, we're coordinated like that. So who cares?
Semi-coordinated. It makes sense. I was like, I need to wear my Tupac shirt today. Like, let's just wear our Tupac. Mm-hmm. But we're in California. And this is the land of California. This is a land of a pop, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm talking about?
Nah.
No,
but really just wanted to show some love and give you guys some good insight. The reason why I brought up pop and it's downloading to me right now, why it came to me, is because he was onto something. He's been trying to tell us messages like this. His spirit's not gonna die until everybody actually listens. Mm-hmm. Oh, he was the greatest rap. Was he? Did you getting?
What'd you learn?
That's what he was here for. So take that with you.
Exactly. All right, y'all. We love you. We thank you for joining us. I hope y'all feel the messages and the gems that we dropped in here, and we thank y'all for joining us, man. So until the next episode. Hey.